Hey, what's up guys? Craig Peters of Deeds of Flesh, and today we're going to be getting a little more in depth with some of the pre-production for the new Deeds of Flesh album, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of insight into how I go about composing some of the orchestral arrangements for the new album. Alright, so we're here back in my home studio and we're showing you guys a little bit more into our process of how we're going about doing pre-production for this album. One of the things I wanted to do with this album was basically, I think what we all wanted to do was take what we did on Portals to Canaan and kind of up the ante a little bit. So one of the other things that I like to do aside from playing guitar is actually composing orchestral arrangements. So I wanted to do that a little bit more on this album, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of my process and how I go about doing that. Alright, so here basically you're seeing my template, or one of the templates that I have of composing orchestral stuff, and it's comprised of a bunch of different VST instruments, and some of the ones that you see here, like Orchestral Essentials. I also have apocalyptic percussion, a bunch of other different ones, cinematic strings, and basically what I did was take all these sounds and compile them into a template, so that way whenever I'm composing, I basically, at any time I can just go and, I can just go in and just write freely and program everything into MIDI. And now see, all this stuff that you guys are seeing here, it's all a bunch of MIDI notes. Here's all the different velocities, and sometimes I play these in, sometimes I use the step input. If I want to just, let's say I want to program it manually, I can do that. So if you see right here, basically everything I can just step input, or play it in, however one, depends on, how hard the part is. So pretty much I'll do that here. Let me play a little bit of this for you guys. So basically I go in and I put all the MIDI notes for each instrument and just keep layering. I keep building and building. So one of the things that I wanted to do with this album, being that it's sort of sci-fi based, is I wanted to almost approach this stuff in the sense of a sci-fi action movie. So, this is the stuff that kind of takes you away from all the crazy metal stuff to bring you a little bit more closer into the story or how we want to interpret it. So yeah, and then basically after this I'll go ahead and I'll do a mix of it, and when we send it off to get it mixed and mastered, I'll basically take all my limiting off and leave pretty much all my EQs and stuff there, so that way, I'll let the mixing guy finish it off. And yeah, pretty much just do the rest after that is basically just mixing. This isn't the final thing, but I'm gonna go through and maybe tweak some velocities, maybe add some more layers. There's also going to be a lot more sound design stuff put on throughout the album. And next time after this, I'll show you guys a little bit of how I'm going to go about miking my djembe, and because I actually want to add some more real percussion onto these tracks. So I'll show you guys a little bit of that. And yeah, make sure to subscribe so you guys can catch all the updates as they come out. And yeah, thanks for checking it out and supporting, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.